Yo, 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 yo. Everything good? Mic is good. Microphone checker. Gotta make sure. Mm-mm. How's that audio volume there? I feel like I'm about to I feel like I'm about to spit. No one's dead. Nah. I wanted to play some stuff. What's up, Sven? You doing alright? Oh no. It didn't change my Twitch title. Can I change that? Yeah, these spoilers look good, man. I love this art with Elspeth. Looks sick. Like the art looks way sicker than the card probably is gonna be. It's pretty underwhelming, -6. Return all non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's just underwhelming. Like you wanna play everything. Like if you play this in Historic Brawl, you want to play everything that's 3 mana or less. And you aren't scared to board wipe if you're running this as your commander either, because you can -6. But the alt's not going to be hard to get to though either. I don't know. It could be pretty good. The +1, make a soldier with lifelink, and then you get 2+1/+1 counters on target creature, becomes an angel when it gets flying. So it's not terrible. I don't know. Like, the card looks cool. I just don't think it's gonna be that awesome. Berberigmos and Fibblethip. Whenever Berberigmos and Fibblethip enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card. Then you may discard a number of land cards. When you discard one or more cards this way, Berberigmos and Fibblethip deals twice that much damage to target creature. That's such a weird... Like, that name is long. The names are weird. Draw a card. You may discard any number of land cards. So you're basically trading lands for damage. I don't know how I feel about that. It's pretty underwhelming. But it could be good. I mean, it is playing green, right? It's playing green, so... I mean... I just don't know how I feel about it. Green, you can get cards in your hand. You can get the land cards in your hand, but besides that, I just don't know. And then the put it into its own library, throw from the top. I mean, that's also underwhelming. I guess you can use that as protection a little bit, but you're waiting 3 turns. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. This Chandra is gonna be sick. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. So if you get Chandra to stick one turn, like you play it for 6 mana, then you get it to stick, then I mean time all the extra turn spells. It's fucking insane. Her +2 is add 2 mana of any combination of colors. But that's just gonna go great in Izzet Spellslingers. +1 exile top 5 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among those exiled cards. Or sorcery spell from among those exiled cards. Wait. You cast an instant or sorcery spell from among those exiled cards. Perfect for Spellslinger. And her -X Chandra's Hope's Beacon does X damage to each of the 2 targets. Really solid Izzet Planeswalker. It's mono red, but like that's gonna be so nice in Izzet. Elesh, so we got the Elesh Norn. So Elesh Norn looks pretty cool. Looks pretty powerful with the incubate keyword here. Whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to you or a permanent you control, that source's controller loses 2 life unless they pay 1. So this is already going to be sick against like burn. It sucks that they did lower her power and toughness, so she's a 3/5 instead of a 4/7. But like I would have much rather have this as a. I mean, why is her other? No, her all will be 1 card is 5 mana. I don't know why I was thinking that. I mean, yeah, the power and toughness could be better, but then you pay 2 and a white, sacrifice the other creatures, exile Elesh Norn, return to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. So transforms into a saga. So I guess this is gonna be the Praetors. So we're gonna get all 5 Praetors in the set most likely, because we've already seen Elesh Norn and we've seen Jin. And you incubate 2 5 times and transform all incubator tokens. And we're gonna get to incubate in a second. Basically though, with incubate you just make an artifact with that says I'm gonna have to read the card actually, because I don't remember exactly what it says. I don't want to give false information. Oh wait, we do have to go over the sagas. I mean the other 2. So incubate 2 5 times and transform all incubator tokens you control. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain double strike until end of turn. That's pretty solid. And destroy all other permanents except for artifacts, islands, and Phyrexians. And then exile it and return to the battlefield front face up. So it transforms back into Elesh Norn. That's pretty sick. Oh, I don't know why I just got your guys' chats. Whoops, sorry. My bad. What's up, Blicky? What's up, John? What's up, Burf? New pop of Vorinclex. We haven't seen Vorinclex yet. Whoops. Play her +2 for something to cast the same turn that comes down. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get 2 mana for the Chandra, right? Sorry, just now seeing you guys' chats. Whoops. For some reason, it wasn't popping up until I clicked on the YouTube banner. That's weird. Usually never does that. All right, let's move on. Elesh Norn seems pretty cool. 4 mana, do something. Let's see. So we got the new battle mechanic, which is weird because we can't. I don't like reading it like that. Let's see what we can do. So I'll just read it from here. As a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, then cast it transformed. When Invasion of New Phyrexia enters the battlefield, create a X/2/2 white and blue knight creature tokens with vigilance. I still don't understand how this battle mechanic is going to work, especially in like 1v1. Yo, Squirrel, what's up? Just came from my check. My phone right before bed. You gotta stop streaming when I'm going to sleep. Later, Squirrel. Sorry about that. Nah, I just decided to do a quick stream. Nothing crazy. But I'm still confused on how this battle mechanic works. The battle mechanic has the ETB, and then when it gets defeated, it gets turned into the other side. I just don't understand why you would want to defeat it. What's up, Mike? Battles for sure seem like a huge politics play in 4-player game. Yeah, definitely. If you kill it, you get the benefit whenever you kill it. Could be instant, so you can cast the other side. So, it's just kind of confusing to me. So, as a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. So your opponent, so you choose your opponent. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, then cast it transformed. So you basically, your opponent doesn't want it to flip. So that's why you choose an opponent, right? So I guess that's, you play it. It enters. Do you get the ETB like on when you cast it when it enters the battlefield, like immediately, or do you? Okay, so I guess it is like Planeswalkers then. I guess I'm thinking too much. I think I'm thinking too much about what it could do, because my thought process was, let me see if I can go to a more simpler one than that one. Because I was reading which one was I reading? Was it the Ixalan one? No, we don't know the backside of Ixalan. Which one was I reading? Oh, it's this one. The Invasion of Zendikar. Your opponent's trying to basically stop you from getting the other side. This is the first type of battle we've seen too. Siege. Yeah, so it's different types of battles too. So battle and siege, like, are there gonna be other kind of battles? Kind of like there's like enchantment sagas and things like that. So you play this main phase 1, and then you go to combat. Now you can attack it, right? You can attack the battle. You attack the battle, and your opponent decides to block it. Okay, so I guess that makes sense, because you don't want your opponent to get the backside's always going to be better than the front side. But you get that ETB either way. So you pay 4, you get search your library up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield tap. Pretty standard shit, right? For 4 mana. But then on the backside, Vigilance Haste. It's a land addition to its other types, and it's a mana dork. I don't know. Yeah, once you defeat battle goes on the stack. It could be spicy with something like Prosper. You could blink battles too. The wording on battles will bother me. Yeah, me too. That's you don't return it to the battlefield transform. You cast it from exile. Does that mean the flip side can be countered after defeated? That's a really, really great question because it says cast, right? I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty sure that's got to be the case, John. This card is good for land decks. You can blink battles. In 3+ player games, does the person who casted the siege of the what's up, Grande? The siege of the person who defeated it gets the cast. Whoever defeats it gets it. Oh, I didn't realize that, Sven. That's actually really sweet. So in a 3+ play in the commander game, you play a battle, your opponent defeats it, they get to cast the other side. So you could and actually make it so they want to cast it and then you can counter it. Like, and that's probably why they have it to where it says cast instead of enter, because that player who defeats it gets the card, right? I don't know how a lightning strike from the opponent who's defending this would work. Could you, if you're defending this, could you target it? That's the other thing. Choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. So it says you and others can attack it. It doesn't say that the opponent chosen can't defeat it as well. So if you lightning bolt this, like you said, Sven, I believe it might be able to work as the person who bolted it. Like if me that's protecting it bolted it, I get the card. Wait, no. I don't think that's how that works. When it's defeated, exile it, then cast it transformed. I don't think the person defeating this gets it. I think the person who cast this card gets it. Like whoever cast the battle itself gets the card, no? Risk reward on who to give it to, I guess. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, we need a judge in this motherfucker. Judge! Yo, Logic. You choose a defender who can block creatures attacking it. You choose a defender who can block creatures attacking it. Why would others want to defeat it then? That's what I'm saying. Why would others want to defeat it, give you the backside? It's really confusing. I don't know. It's a new card type, but it's really fucking with my head. Maybe something to save the game against another player. I don't know. We'll get back to it. We'll learn more about it, I guess, as time goes on. Guild Pack, Invasion of Ravnica, 5 colorless. Whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2 colors, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a card that's exactly 2 colors from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. The backside is whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2 colors. Oh wait, I just read that, didn't I? Did I? Wait, what What did I just read? I read the Guild Pack Paragon. I read the backside. What the hell? I asked for the front side. Okay, now I have to read like this because it doesn't give me the text up here. When Invasion of Ravnica enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls that isn't exactly 2 colors. It's not bad removal. I think this would be cool than like something like a Niv Mizzet, the 5-color Niv Mizzet Reborn deck. You personally like the colorless battle? Yeah, I know. I read the back and I was like, wait, that's why I was tripping out. It's like a planeswalker you can block with creatures. Yeah, I'm starting to figure that out. It's just weird. It's just like the whole like mechanic is weird. I don't know. This is considered mythic though. I don't know if this is mythic worthy, to be honest. It's not bad. We got Jinky Taxes. Should I go over Jinky Taxes one more time? I think I do want to go over it because it is a pretty potent spell. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, draw a card. Then you can pay 3 in blue, exile it, and transform it. And then you get draw cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size for as long as you control the Great Synthesis. Return all non-Phyrexian creatures to their owner's hands. And then the third chapter says you may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. What the fuck is that third chapter? So the thing is though, that third chapter really seems really potent and super powerful. It's just Jin is 5, then you have to pay 4 mana for it, and then you have to wait 1, 2, 3 turns. It isn't crazy with something like Proliferate, but you still have to get to that mana. I mean, War 2 does have a little bit of protection from it, but the backside doesn't have War 2. So once it's flipped, it's going to be easy enchantment removal. But it is enchantment. It's going to be hard to remove. When you cast a battle, you pick your opponent, then he can block your creatures and they attack it. If you defeat it, you cast the other side. Seems simple enough. The colorless battle is premium colorless removal. I agree. So Logic fan, what we were thinking earlier is what happens when the person defending it bolts it, throws a lightning bolt at it, and all the counters get removed. So the person that defends it gets to transform the battle. That's what we're trying to figure out. Lucanos has been through a lot. He died, was a zombie, got reborn, is now completed. Man, doesn't get a break. Does not get a break. But Lucanos, look what they massacred my boy. I think the Great Synthesis Jin is gonna be a really solid card for blue. I like it. We got the Monastery Mentor. Prowess, 3 mana. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with Prowess. This is just great in white weenie decks. The new sword, man. You guys seen this? This is amazing. The artwork, at least. The ability is kind of lackluster, but I do still like the ability for certain decks. Sword of Once and Future. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from blue and from black. Equipped creature does combat damage to a player, surveil 2, then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That spell will be put in the graveyard, exile it instead. So the bad thing is you have to have a spell with an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less in your graveyard while you're doing combat damage with this. So that's going to be pretty difficult. The other thing is though, you can surveil 2. So they're giving you a chance to get those cards in the graveyard after you do the combat damage. This isn't the best sword by any means, but I love the artwork in this. It's really solid. As the controller of the permanent, you get to cast it no matter who kills it. Oh, okay. Because Sven was saying that whoever kills it gets to transform it and cast it on its backside. But that makes sense if the person who cast the card, who cast the front side of the saga, I keep saying saga. The person who cast the front side of the battle gets to transform it and cast it. That makes perfect sense because nobody wants to destroy it. Or the person defending it definitely doesn't want to destroy it. Protection from 2 meanest colors in the game. Yes, please. Yo, for real. The triggered effect. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it all plays out when when the games come out. So it should be fun. I'm digging this artwork of the sword. I'm digging the protection. Slap, give me the sword that gives me protection from blue and black, and give me the sword that gives me protection from white and red, and we're golden. Wait, is there a sword that has protection from white and red? I don't know, you guys tell me. Got the Thalia and Gitrog. First strike, death touch, you may play additional lands. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Thalia and Gitrog monster attack, sacrifice a creature or land, then draw a card. This is gonna be awesome. Who were we talking about? Was it? I think it was Sven. Was it you, Sven? Talking about there's not that many Abzan commanders, and here we go. We have a perfect Abzan commander. It's gonna be fun to play that. Yeah, we got some good Abzan stuff. We got Renin Realmbreaker. What do you guys think of this card? Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Up to one target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with vigilance, hexproof, and haste until your next turn. It's still a land. So it's kind of like a Nissa effect. And then her -2, mill 3 cards, you may put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand. This is pretty good. It has that Tameo effect for mono green, so that's pretty sweet. And then -7, you get an emblem with you may play lands and cast permanent spells from your graveyard. That's not bad. For 3 mana Planeswalker, I'm okay with this card. Nothing seems broken. Everything seems to everything seems pretty good. I like the +1. It protects Ren. Becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with vigilance, hexproof, and haste. So you can attack, it won't get destroyed by targeted removal, and it has haste. So I like it, man. It's a really solid Planeswalker. Lore wise, I figured it would be stronger though. Yeah. Definitely I thought it'd be stronger, but I guess lands having any 1 mana of any color, I guess that's pretty powerful. It's not that ability, the static ability being in double green kind of sucks. Like I wish it was 2 in a green, but it'd be way easier to cast that way. But I'm loving the Renin Realmbreaker. It's really solid. Zergo and Ojutai. Flying Haste, Orc Dragon. 4/4. Zergo and Ojutai has hexproof as long as it enters the battlefield this turn. I wish it had flash since it has that ability. That'd be cool. Yeah, Mike, the Renin is still pretty strong. I'm digging it. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You may return 1 of those dragons to its owner's hand. It's not bad. It says 1 or more, so you can't get a big bonus. But I do like the Jeskai Dragons feel. I'm cool with Jeskai Dragons. It's the archetype you don't see much. I like it. Not crazy powerful. I'm down for it. Archpriest of Shadows, backup 1. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following abilities until end of turn. Whoa, backup seems pretty strong. Oh, until end of turn. Okay. I was about to say, like, if they gain that ability outright just from having that 1/1 counter on it, that'd be pretty sick. Whenever it has Death Touch, 4/4 for 5 mana. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pretty basic stuff. Pretty it's not bad. Imagine a creature with backup and flash. I like that. Backup and flash. And there's gonna be cards that have backup 2, backup 3. So backup seems pretty good. Yeah, Reanimator likes that. What do you guys think of this? Boonbringer Valkyrie. I thought this was pretty lackluster. Flying First Strike Lifelink. Backup 1. Flying First Strike Lifelink. I don't know. 5 mana 4/4. Flying First Strike Lifelink. Like in today's age, this is considered not that exciting. But back in the day, this would be like, wow, this is amazing. Your new deck likes it? Oh, Gisa Groff? Yeah. Also gives another creature that until end of turn. Yeah, so if you have a way to give the Archpriest haste, and you end up giving that other creature backup, you can actually return 2 things. So it's actually not that bad. Boombringer Valkyrie also has backup. I don't know. I think it's okay. It's not I won't be putting this in a lot of decks though. The mono white commander, what's his name? Odric? Odric likes this, yeah. Odric loves it. Breach the Multiverse. Each player mills 10 cards. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield until you under your control. Then each creature you control becomes a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. This card is really, really good. Especially in something like Commander. You play this for 7 mana. Each player is milling 10 cards. So if they're not playing graveyard stuff, like, they're screwed. And then you choose a creature or planeswalker card in that player's graveyard. Creature or planeswalker. That's really sick. You put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. So you're essentially getting 3 cards for 7 mana. It is random. So that's one thing, but that's really potent, man. 7 mana, but come on. How many times do you get to 7 mana in the game? Pretty often, right? Drana and Limbala is an interesting commander. Flying Vigilance. Activated abilities of creatures your opponents control can't be activated. Drana and Limbala has all activated abilities of all creatures your opponents control. You may spend mana as though it were any mana of any color. You also have ways to put their commander or non-land permanents into their library, like Memory or Teferi. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too, yeah. So you can kind of get their commander. You're not sure? Logic, it's only 2 cards and you can miss and get less. That's true. So you have the potential of paying 7 mana and you could actually get nothing from it, right? Like, that's gonna be a super rare case, I think, because you're milling 3 players. That's if you're milling 3 players too, right? Like a guy or person can be out of the game, and now you're casting a 7 mana spell, only hitting 2 people, or it could be 1v1 and you're casting a 7 mana spell. It's definitely not as potent in 1v1. I'll tell you that much. I think Drana and Lavala is kind of underwhelming, but yeah, it's 10. You mill 10. You mill 10. Each player mills 10 cards. Each player. Oh, it's each player. So you choose. So you could actually get something of your own. So you get 4. 7 mana, you get 4 things potentially. In 1v1, you potentially get 2. No, yeah, I mean, in 1v1, yeah, it's definitely not as good. It's something. It's not even like game winning it in 1v1. It's 7 mana. You want something that's gonna like be super potent. It could be a fun card just to play though. I don't know if I'd recommend running it, like crafting it on Arena or whatever. All right. Essence of Orthodoxy. Okay, so we get to read what Incubator does. Incubate. Whenever Essence of Orthodoxy or another Phyrexian enters a battlefield under your control, incubate 2. You create an incubator token with 2+1/+1 counters on it. And pay 2, transform this artifact. It transforms into a 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature. It's pretty solid if you're running Phyrexian Tribal. And then the incubate tokens transform into Phyrexians. I can see it sitting in your opening hand. Oh my gosh. 40 cards milled, and you don't need to choose a card from those to bring back. Yeah, I mean, you mill 40 cards, you can choose, you get 4 things. So, tokens get flipped now? Yeah, the incubator tokens, well, they don't flip, but... No, they do flip. Transform. Yeah, you're right. Interesting. So, the artifact token gets the +1/+1 counters. And then you can pay 2 to transform this artifact. That's pretty sweet. Kind of protects you from a board wipe too, doesn't it? If you get hit with a farewell, you're screwed. But yo, what up, Addy? What's going on, brother? Yo, I'm excited for this. You guys seen this Etali? Etali Primal Conquer. 7 mana. Trample. 7/7. When Etali enters the battlefield, each player exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. So just like the attack trigger on the first Etali, but except this time it's an ETB. It's way better. Then you pay 9. You pay 10 mana essentially. 1 Phyrexian green. Transform it. It becomes Primal Sickness. Phyrexian Elder Dinosaur. That is so sick. I love the art on this. Trample Indestructible. Whenever Etali Primal Sickness deals combat damage to a player, they get that many poison counters. That is nuts. Raga Draga Likey? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Seaweed? 7 mana. Yeah, Raga Draga's gonna love this. It's so insane. Primal Sickness, dude. This card is gonna be sick. I'm gonna love playing with this in Historic Brawl. And playing in red and green, super easy to get this thing haste. You drop this, and if your opponent doesn't have any way to block, it has Indestructible when it hits that backside too. Like, you're gonna need some exile or removal for this. What's the Tarrasque? The Tarrasque is a 9/9, right? Like, this is way better. This is better than the Tarrasque. Gruul Blightsteel, Blightsteel Rex, for real. Dozens of abilities in haste and red, exactly. Have you guys seen the alternate art? I like the other art better, to be honest. This art's so cool. I'm loving it, man. I think they outdid themselves with this set. Also, have you guys realized this? I don't know if you guys realize this. 0137. Is there going to be 1,000 cards in this set? That's going to be nuts. Like, what the fuck? That's going to be nuts, dude. A 1,000 cards in the set. Is that includes I think like the if any set is gonna have 1,000, it would be this one, I guess. No, definitely, because there's already a lot of cards. They've spoiled a lot of cards already. Fairy Mastermind. I hate the art. I hate that he's wearing glasses. Why is a fairy wearing glasses? I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the art. Flash flying 2 mana. Flash flying 2/1. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. That's not bad. It's really good. I hate the art though. He's a world champ? Oh. Oh. It's an actual thing. I'm sorry. Oh, Yuta Takahashi. Sorry. I was like, why is a fairy wearing glasses? I don't like it. Now I feel like an asshole. The card's good though. The card's amazing. I love it. Blue tends to have cards like this where whenever your opponent does something, you get a small benefit from it. This is kind of like a baby Consecrated Sphinx, right? This actual face. You guys kill me. Now I feel like an asshole. Sorry, Yuta. Wait, is it Yuta? Yeah, sorry, Yuta. Hey, Yuta's the character's name from Love, Shinibyo, and Other Delusions. Ghalta and Mavren. Whenever you attack the 12/12 for 7 mana, whenever you attack, choose one, create a tapped and attacking XX green dinosaur creature token with trample, where X is the greatest power among other attacking creatures. Or you can create X/1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Other attacking creatures. The last one we had was the 3-cost flying cleric. Oh, elite spellbinder. 2 more to cast. He was also a world champion. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I mean, I knew that about the spellbinder. I didn't know about the fairy mastermind. Pretty cool to like have your name on a fucking magic card. It's pretty sweet. There's a planeswalker that puts vampires for free out. Well, it's gonna love Ghalta and Mavren. Don't you just win if you get to attack with this? Pretty much. I mean, you should definitely be winning if you attack with this. 7 mana. If you get to attack with this, because this doesn't have haste, like, what's going on? Zakama's gonna love this. Gashoth is gonna love this. And we're getting an Ixalan set later this year, so more dinosaurs. It's gonna be nice, man. Gashoth's gonna get a lot of support. He already gets a lot of support with Ghalta and Mavren. Glissa, Herald of Predation. At the beginning of a combat on your turn, choose one. Incubate 2 twice. Transform all incubator tokens you control, or Phyrexians you control gain first strike and death touch until end of turn. So Phyrexian Tribal can be good with this card. The Incubate 2 twice is actually nice. I don't like that it's 5. That it's a 5 mana 3/5. I don't like that. Doesn't have haste. It's a zombie elf though, so it could go really well in those tribes. She lost Death Touch too. Yeah, no more Death Touch. I don't know. I just think the other one's probably a little bit better. We have to see how much incubate support we get. If there's a ton of incubate support, this card can be really good. I just don't like that it's 5 mana. I think this could have been 4 mana and it would have been fine. Just my opinion. Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. Enters the battlefield. Return target enchantment card that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. And you could pay 3 and a blue Phyrexian cost to transform it. It becomes, you may cast spells as though they had flash. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. This is a really cool, like, I love the artwork. I love the abilities of both sides. Just really sick. Casting spells at flash speed is so powerful. Your opponent will never see anything coming. Phyrexian God, yeah. It's pretty solid. Let me see if I can change the song. Hang on. All right. Yeah, I'm loving this Heliod, dude. This shit's gonna be sick. Mad Logic? Oh. I mean, yeah, you gotta pay 4 for Heliod. It loses the indestructible. So that's interesting. You have to remember that. You transform Heliod. So it's really easily removed too. I can see why you say it's meh. I do love the artwork though. Artwork's pretty sick. They actually had to complete the followers of Heliod to complete him. Because you can't just complete a god, you have to complete the believers. Oh shit, that's a good point. It's a specialty card, you need the deck to justify it. Yeah, I agree. Wrath of God for 3 mana. Then there's an opponent's declare attackers, I can already see it. Yeah, that's a good point too, John. You can just Wrath of God at instant speed with this on the backside. But for that, you need 8 mana. Transform and then... I mean, it is just easily removed, so they can just remove Heliod. But at that point, you have the ability to have everything has flash, so it's like you could have a protection spell or a creature that has protection that you can cast for flash speed. I don't know. It's really it's a toss up, man. This card, Convoke Ward 3 Interdisciplinary Mascots. 8 mana Convoke, so your creatures can help cast this. Enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Really kind of lackluster ability. It does give you some gas while you cast this, so if you cast this with no cards in hand, you can kind of set yourself up. But I just it has Convoke. It's blue. Does mono blue ever have enough creatures to really make a difference, like to Convoke? Except if you're not playing artifacts. Oh, it is a fractal, elemental fractal. That's right. Control, we'll see if this is worth it. Could be fun build, but time will tell. Could get Sagas back. Non-token Fractal was neat. Yeah, non-token Fractal was cool. You love Fractals, Rush? Fractals are pretty cool. Invasion of Fiora. Destroy all legendary creatures or destroy all non-legendary creatures. Turn it over, we get Marchesa, Resolute Monarch. Wow. We're getting a standard playable Marchesa. Menace, Death Touch. Whenever Marchesa, Resolute Monarch attacks, remove all counters from up to one target permanent. That's pretty sweet. Menace and Death Touch is nothing to sneeze at. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you haven't been dealt combat damage since your last turn, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. So it's kind of like they give you the Monarch, but on a card. That's pretty cool. The flavor on this Marchesa is amazing. And I like the fact that she can remove all counters from one target permanent. Any permanent that has all counters, you remove it. Super solid. I love this card. This is awesome, dude. I love it. Yeah, this Marchesa is really sweet. Invasion of Ikoria. Invasion of Ikoria. Didn't we get a Zalortha spoiler? I don't think we got the Zalortha spoiler. But I think this transforms into Zalortha. When Invasion of Ikoria enters the battlefield, search your library or graveyard for a non-human creature card with a mana value X or less. Put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle. It's not bad. I think this is the one that flips into Zalortha. Yo, Lino, what up? Can we play an Historic Brawl? It can't be the Commander, though. No, it can't be the Commander. Can we play Historic Brawl? We're not playing Historic Brawl tonight. I'm just kind of going over the spoilers. When Invasion of Ixalan enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card from among them, put it into your hand. 2 mana. That ability is pretty sweet. On a battle, though, I don't know how sweet that is. It really depends on how this flips. They haven't spoiled the other side, so I guess we don't get to see the flip side of it. I think the Invasion of Ikoria one, I think I did see somewhere Zalortha. I think that's in the, it might be in the Discord, or maybe it's not. Love my streams. Yo, appreciate it, Lino. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. Thanks for the support, too. Have you guys seen this? I have a soothing voice. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think it's soothing. I actually get that a lot. So Ortheon, Hero of Lavabrink. The artwork on this is so cool. But the abilities of Ortheon is so amazing. Only problem with new Pelucranos is I don't know any white hydras. I don't think there's any white hydras. This with Wadadrobic is stupid. Yeah, so you create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. It gains haste, or you can pay 9 mana to tap it, create 5 tokens that are copies of another target creature you control. At what point in mono red are you going to have 9 mana and not have won the game? But just having that ability there, I love it. You know what I mean? I love the fact that you can just create 5 tokens for 9 mana. And that's a really good ability. Like 9 mana for that is kind of cheap. Yeah, this would rot a Drawback. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. So new Polukranos. I wish this was black because we could put the other Polukranos in here. Oh, Power Stones. Yeah, that's a good thing, Sven. You run Ortheon with like the Karn, you just create a Power Stone every turn. You can get to that mana super easily. That's a good Power Stones is a good way to get that ability off on Ortheon. Taco Panda, what's up? 6 mana for a transform seems decent. So yeah, I mean, you pay 6 mana, transform it. It becomes Polukranos Engine of Ruin, which I love the artwork on the Engine of Ruin. Reach Lifelink. What's weird to me is that they made it green white and not green black. Polukranos has always been black aligned, right? I guess since it's reborn, it comes back as Elesh Norn's follower, so it gets the white mana infused in it. Especially since it makes everything a Wormcoil Engine. Whenever Polukranos Engine of Ruin or another non-token Hydra you control dies, create a 3/3 green Phyrexian Hydra. Well, it has to be Hydra, and there's not many. I don't know if there's any white Hydras like. Who said that? It was Rushclaw. Yeah, Rushclaw said it doesn't know any white Hydras. I don't think there is any white Hydras, except this. Oh, it was always green. Okay, yeah. It's just in the Theros Beyond Death. It got the black mana. It's like Worm Engine. It's a Hydras, but with a not supporting color. Yeah. At least that color has access to plenty of token doubling. Yeah, I mean, green white, you can double all the tokens you want. This could be good for that deck that you wanted, Sven. Or you put Mondrak, Anointed Procession. What's the other one? Parallel Lives. Do all that with Polukranos. This in a Changeling deck? Oh, I like that idea. That's pretty solid. Yeah, that's pretty sick. You can even put what's that 3 mana shapeshifter that seeks, it's an alchemy card, but it seeks a creature with the most prominent of creature type in your deck. That could be good. Yeah, no, this is gonna be sick. It's gonna be fun playing that. We got our boy. We're adding Maskwood Nexus. That makes all your creatures every creature type. Yeah, that's true. You can do that too. Got our boy Quintorius, Lord Master. Beginning of your end step, exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard. Create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. Or you can pay you pay 1 red white, tap it, sack a spirit, choose target card, exile with Quintorius. You may cast that card with this turn without paying its mana cost. This is exactly what we needed for Quintorius in the first card. We needed an ability to take the card exiled with Quintorius. Like, we need to take the card out of the graveyard. Quintorius does that. Yo, Grande. Appreciate the 1 gifted membership. What the heck? Appreciate it, man. Thank you. You spoiled me too much, man. You spoiled me too much. Yeah, no, this is good. This is gonna be really fun to play. 5 mana, it's a 3/5. Just like the Glissa. As far as power and toughness and mana value goes. Thought his spark was activated. Elephant Cleric, yeah. This guy seems like a fun red white self-mill commander. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be fun to play with Quintorius. You know, I hadn't read the lore too much. I didn't see where his spark got ignited, but I guess that's why he was able to. Was he able to planeswalk? I'm not even sure. Elefante. Yeah, no, Quintorius is gonna be sick. I love it. Oh snap! Hang on, let me check my phone. Make sure my fiance is good. This has to have huge, fatty, dumb spells to ditch and play for free. Yeah, that art is really sick. I love the art on both cards, actually. I love it. Scroll Wielder. Alright, Quintorius is going to be fun to play. We have Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree. You pay 2 to tap it. Target opponent mills 3 cards. 3 mana. Put a land card from their graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. It gains if this land would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. So this is really cool. I love, so just for the fact of the 2 mana ability, right? The 10 mana ability, you have to build around this card for the 10 mana ability. Or you can play Maskwood Nexus. Do that too. You can be using the completed Luca. My deck is crazy to draw the right cards. Yeah, though this is definitely one that gets broken with Maskwood Nexus. But the 2 mana ability is really solid too. That essentially makes it so you pay 2 mana, you hit your land drops. And you're also ramping, right? So you play your land drop, you pay 2, tap it, you mill 3 cards, you put a land from there. So you're basically getting 2 lands per turn if you hit your land drop and hit theirs. You pay for this. This is gonna be super easy to get lands out. Man, this is gonna be sweet. This is gonna go great in like landfall strategies too. World Tree 2, the Phyrexian. I love it, man. I love. This is awesome. Oh, so this is actually the Realmbreaker. This is. I thought this was like a big ass Hydra. Realmbreaker. So that like all of Realmbreaker is a machine. I actually didn't realize that till just now. Don't make fun of me. Art's kind of convoluted though. It's a lot of things going on. Yeah, this is great in a landfall deck. I love it. I love this card. This card's gonna be awesome. All right, we have Sorok, and Goreclaw. Oh, that's the World Tree, but Goofy Robot. Gotcha. That's why they needed the World Tree to, the World Tree seed from, what was it, Kaldheim, to invade the other realms. They made one in New Phyrexia. Gotcha. So Sorok and Goreclaw. This seems pretty cool. Human Bear, Trample, 6/5 for 6 mana. Other creatures you control have Trample. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it. It gains haste until end of turn. It's pretty simple, pretty sweet commander. Mono green. Mono green haste enabler. Can't really complain there. Make big boy and smash it. Mono green Stompy. This is Stompy meta again? Maybe. Goreclaw, baby, let's go. I'm gonna need to build a deck with this one. Big Stomp. You guys love Stompy. Yeah, no, this is gonna be sweet, man. Gives Trample, gives haste, mono green. This is exactly what mono green wants. This is gonna be sweet, man. I'm really looking forward to making a deck around this. I just wish, because it is Goreclaw, that it had an ability to make creatures like at least 1 less to cast. But I'm not gonna complain. The card's still really good. Terror of Tawashi. We need a white haste enabler. Facts. I embody. Well, we have a Crashing Drawbridge, but that's not white. That's colorless. I embody everything big and stompy. Haste for your biggest boys like Galta. Oh my goodness, can you imagine the new Galta with that? Galta and Maverin with the Saruk and Goreclaw. Saruk and Goreclaw. You give the. Did I just skip Omnath? Galta and Maverin. You give this haste. That's gonna be sick. I did skip the Omnath. But you guys seen the Omnath, right? Lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. Look at the beginning of pre-combat main phase. Look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card. If it has 3 or more blood mana symbols in its mana cost. If you do, I think I made a short on this. Yeah, this 5-color Omnath is gonna be broken like every other 5-color commander. Moving on. Me when Gigantosaurus. Oh my goodness. You play Gigantosaurus is gonna have. It's going to be able to attack once this comes down anyway, so you can just give something else. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on it. Yeah, I guess it doesn't need the the cost reduction for creatures because that would be pretty powerful. Probably skip all the previous Bleach Ball ones. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that. One thing a few people miss is it doesn't need 3 different colored mana. It's just 3 pips. Could be the same color. Wait, Terror is a banger. So real quick on that spin. Yes. You're absolutely right. With the Omnath. Omnath is gonna be super good. Terror is a banger. Terror plus Slime Foot. And Squee, pseudo boast. Whenever Terra Tawashi attacks it, you may pay 3 and a black. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's really sick. It's a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. So it's a cheap way to reanimate your creatures. 4/3 Death Toucher. Your opponents aren't going to want to block this. Who's that attack doubler guy? Simple and classy. Attack doubler. Did we talk about an attack doubler here? I don't think so. Ortheon, maybe? Oh my god, what about Itali? Primal Sickness with Saruk and Goreclaw. Maybe overcost it. Not in this set. It's in the Indian Dynasty. Oh, you're talking about oh, I know what you're talking about. It's not black though, is it? You're talking about Samurai dude, right? I think you're talking about the Boros Samurai. Oh, you're talking about Ishin. Ishin. Oh, yeah. That'd be sweet in Ishin. But wouldn't you have to pay the 4 mana twice? It attacks, you pay 4 mana, bring something back, then the other would trigger. Then the other ability would trigger. You have to pay 4 mana again, right? Transcendent Message? Yeah, it's really bad. I would much rather have Blue Sun Zenith, much rather have Pull from Tomorrow, Sphinx's Revelation. It's just really bad. The Convoke, I mean, maybe this could be good. This could find a home in like a mono blue artifact creature build, but I did not like this card. Would have preferred Opt. Facts. Yargo Multani. And Commander Yargo Multani can be pretty sweet. Oxguard. Oh, that's all the rares and mythics that we have from Spoiled. Halo Forager is a sorcery speed Snapcaster mage. Tons of evasion and commander. Yeah, by the time you get to this mana, you better have something to block. Because you can give it haste, you can give it... There's plenty of things that Yargo Multani, but I mean, it's still kind of scary to sit in the command zone. Yeah, with flying, ooh, yeah. With flying, I think it's gonna be sick. Kamio Whispered Hope sounds cool too. If one or more 1/1 counters will be put on a permanent you control, that many plus 1/1 counters are put on that permanent instead. You add X mana of any one color where X is Kami of Whispered Hope's power. It's cool if it stays on the field. Yeah, those are pretty much the cards I'm excited for. Or those are all the rare mythic spoilers. Yeah, Raga Draga likes the Kami. Oh, man, I've messed up my shoulder. Really hurts. Mana equals power is so good on Raga Draga. Yeah, definitely. Trample and double strike. Yeah, it's gonna be good in draft. Yargle, Multani. No, the Kami and Raga Draga, that's gonna be really good too. And that would tap for 3. Yep, it's gonna be sweet, man. Did you guys notice the lands? Look at these lands. They're from different every land has they're from different planes, but they have the Phyrexian symbol, like the portal coming through it. I just thought it was a really neat touch to the land design of the deck, of the set. Nuka Penna, the Phyrexian symbol. This might be either Ixalan or Ikoria, can't tell, but this is Kaldheim, I believe. Phyrexian symbol. This is it's hard to make this one out. This might be Ixalan because of the towers, the Merfolk towers, right? The Phyrexian symbol coming out the top. Kami is sweet, hardened scales plus more. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, hardened scales makes it good. You ever tried Raga Draga plus Eldrazi Scions? No, I never tried that. Now let's see the combination. Great Henge and Embercleave. Yo, that'd be pretty sick, wouldn't it? It's an equipment artifact. They give double strike and +1/+1 counters. It makes you draw cards. Make a ton of 2/3s really easily. I haven't seen that build. Neon Dynasty. The Phyrexian symbols on the lanterns. This is cool. This is cool art. I love the colors in this art. Yeah, the lands look cool, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, all the dual lands have really cool art. I wish they weren't these basic ass tap lands that gain life. Windscarred Crag. Boobies. I'll stop. I'm not a child, I promise. This swamp is really fucking sick. I thought this was an island at first, though. Really cool. Is this Amonkhet? Is this from Amonkhet? That's really sick. This plains is really cool. Really vibrant. I like this mountain right here. Alright, now I'm just going on a tangent. Just put in OG dual lands. Yeah, put it in hey, I'm a child, so hey Ginger. Rosa, what's up? Just saw your chat on Twitch. Yeah, just put in the OG dual lands, man. What the hell? This is like the set of the century. Mirrodin Avenge is just another you already did. Yeah, Mirrodin Avenge is pretty terrible, honestly. My gripe with some of these cards, like some of the art for the cards, like this art is really sick, right? Why would you give a story spotlight card on common? Wouldn't you want that art to be on like a mythic or a rare? At least on common. I don't know. That's just my. Like they also have the Ajani. They also have the Ajani as the on negate. Like, come on, man. Like that Ajani art is cool. Maybe they couldn't do anything with it. They do that all the time. I know, that's one of my gripes though. It's like, come on. Really cool story moments and they make it a freaking common card. But I guess not all art can be appreciated. Alright, that's gonna be it, man. I just wanted to go through the spoilers. I was gonna make separate videos like I did last time. That took a lot of time. And I gotta go to work tomorrow. Unfortunately. Do I want to go to work? No, not really. But must be done. Oh look, you guys can see my YouTube. You guys can see my For You page. Alright, man. Well. Yo, what up, Jan? I'm actually about to end the stream. W streamer. What up, Jan? Thank you. Appreciate y'all coming on. Let me know what cards you like. What card's your favorite? And see if we can get a deck brewing for it. I do want to start making some decks on Moxfield with those cards. So something like I don't even know if we can. I don't know if we can yet, but oh, we can. Oh, baby. Wait, what are we doing? It's not working. It's not letting us do it. We can't do it yet. But yeah, man. Let me know how you guys like the deck. I mean, not the deck, the stream. If you want me to do more streams like this, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. See you guys in the next one. Probably see you guys next week. Maybe not, depending. Going on vacation. All right. Peace out. I'm gonna eat some chili dogs, man. Them chili dogs was hitting last time.